is cold, paid in coin of gold. He comes, he'll go, leave naught behind but heart.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, hello. So if you're definitely new here, throughout this month of Halloween, I will be reacting to a lot of paranormal based exploration videos. Since I can't obviously go out exploring or do much for Halloween in general, this is how I'm going to be making up for it during quarantine. And for each of these reaction videos, with the exploration ones, I'll also be dressing up in the same Halloween costumes that I have from last year, just to continue putting them to good use. So I'm still going to be reacting to Paranormal Files. The next video, do not enter this haunted abandoned building in New York at night. Here's why. Oh, so there's usually some preview clips. Oh, this is the one he was talking about when he went into those odd forest with Krista. I really like her hair. It's some periwinkle platinum. And by periwinkle, I obviously mean the fairy's hair, not the fairy's colours. And
okay guys, it's Colin.
And yes, more pausing. And I don't forgot to say, I really like Colin's hair like this. A little bit more brown, and he's got pink hair as of late.
Here.
Hey guys, I'm Chris Starr. You can check me out on YouTube as well. I do a bunch of spooky stuff, just like Colin here.
She was on Travel Channel as well.
I was on Travel Channel as well.
Yep.
Ghost Loop.
Yep.
Still check that out too.
Yep. There's a lot of cars on the street and people looking.
Yeah, we don't really know what we're doing here tonight, guys. We don't know how this is gonna go.
No. So basically, we are at one of the most infamous locations in the New York City area. This is the Staten Island Farm Colony. This place has a lot of history. Satanic rituals have gone down here in these abandoned buildings. It's online, like they have actually confirmed this. There have been dead children that went missing in the area that were discovered buried on this property. After the facility was closed, people were just killing, kids and leaving them here.
And there's proof of that as well, unfortunately.
In addition to all of that, it was a farm colony and housed tuberculosis patients, some of the mentally disabled back in the day, and there's just a lot of death and kind of weird, sad, macabre history about this place. But I'm gonna make the intro short. We're just sitting here on the side of the street. This is a property that's really fenced off, but we found a hole in the fence when we were driving up here. We've never been here. We don't know what the f it looks like, what the f is in there, but we're just gonna walk over to the hole and crawl in.
Walk over to the hole.
Like, I don't know what else to even describe. That's all we can do, honestly. And this is honestly a freaky video. We don't have like any protection, nothing with us.
Not our smartest night.
Yeah, but we're gonna go do it, and we've got a ton of equipment too. So this is gonna be a long, spooky investigation. Any pre-game thoughts for you?
Well, before she gets started, as Omar Gosh TV says, that you don't need a whole lot of equipment to foresee and to experience if an environment is haunted or not. You call out the spirits and ask for communication. They will present themselves to you, maybe not on camera, but definitely for your own personal experience. Equipment just really helps to what's what I'm looking for? Emphasize the experience that you get.
I want to make it through that hole.
Me too. We are going to make it through the hole. I guarantee that. That's literally the very beginning. That's the easiest part of this entire thing. Okay, well, here we go. Yeah, so the farm colony, I don't know if you guys are able to see this, it's kind of dark, but it's all behind this wall of fence that is like super long. And that's where we're headed. Wish us luck. Okay, we're walking up the street.
It's
very creepy.
Or something like that.
This looks like ominous on my camera. Here we go.
Getting into the audio lighting, or is it that's not its highest? Okay, so it's Colin's lighting or editor lighting.
That's dead ass.
Like Chris's shit from what I saw in like 2.5 seconds.
Leading us. I'm just taking like the most obvious path, you know what I mean? Oh, this is creepy as
I need to hear,
treacherous.
but then not end up hearing myself. These aren't noise cancelling headphones. I'm just naturally quiet. Then again, it's a good thing my phone's picking up the audio. Hey, give you voice memos.
That's one of them.
Oh, from the point.
Wow. Look, there's another one right there. There's another building. Yeah. Yeah, I would call this spooky. Just real
I'll tell
quickly,
you-
before we go in, I just want to point out that this is like creepy as shit. Like situationally, I have never done like a ghost. It keeps getting colder. Do you feel that too? I keep feeling a little like right when we got here. I just wanted to point out to you guys that are watching that this is like very freaky because we're out in the middle of the woods, just rolled up to these abandoned buildings, part of the farm colony. Yeah, this is it's really eerie. If you guys were here, you would understand. Look at this path leads to the other ones.
As I was gonna say, I definitely envy a lot of these American or genuine YouTubers who actually get to go out and explore. If I ever make it out to America, or anywhere on the European side / out of Australia, I'm definitely gonna try to make a quiet effort to do a lot of this. Not just because YouTube is doing it, not just because it's also hype on the YouTube world, but for the genuine experience. It's just, I envy that they're able to do this.
Oh my god, are you kidding me?
Those red swirls are giving me this creepy master vibes. I'll have to put up an image because I cannot remember what the ghoul, psychopathic ghoul is called. But the one that constantly plays physical, psychologically challenging and corrupting games.
Bro.
Who's also trended into a wheelchair. Or a bicycle actually.
Enter the heart of darkness.
So yes, it is meant to be eyes and not painted image.
Hello? Is there anybody in here? Do you guys have like poisonous spiders? Oh, this is creepy.
Now they're wearing masks around each other. That's what they hear my warning last video.
We're here in one of the buildings at the farm colony.
Colin's
Very, very scary experience.
It's mask.
Oh my god.
Or Pennywise.
Studied for my entire
The
life.
older version.
Start this investigation.
I love his shirt too.
The REM pod right here. This thing kicks out electromagnetic.
His shirt looks like he could, get away with going to a dinner with, but because of the barbed wire chains, graphic designs, he also could sport that at a very laid-back Halloween party. And Colin's about to explain what a REM pod does, as I just did before.
Field, if it's disturbed or another signal comes in, it lights up one of the lights.
Oh yeah, also if it is in the electronic wiring in the wall, also what so have you, then it will also go off. Forgot to mention that.
I'm also going to use the Oculus. Set this up.
That brings forward a lot of it's like another version of the necrophonic, or another type of spirit box, just a spirit box. But it brings forth very specific selected words that correlate to a object, a past tense moment, or a person.
Put it on the floor. I always like to ask everybody a question on the episode.
I mean, I'm no explorer, professional explorer, Ghost Explorer, what have you, but just from all the videos that I've watched and the education I've picked up along the way, I just know that's what it is and what it does. Though I did accidentally call it some Oculus in the last video. I meant to say Oculus. No harm done.
So I'm gonna ask you guys right now, would you come into this building like we're doing right now? I'm gonna guess most of you are gonna say no, but I'm eager to see
Yes.
if you guys are willing to push yourselves like this, because this is a very, very intense place to come visit. But
I would go with people, even if it's just one other person. Always go with someone, provided they're willing to go as well, and that helps in the process. For some reason this footage from this part of the investigation was lost from the camera, and this clip specifically weird ... And we're gonna get hit with an ad. A Time Lord artist passed away. My condolences to, I think, an artist with the surname of Nolan or something like that. I'll put it back up on, I'll put this on the screen to correct myself because I'm oblivious these days.
hello? Is there anybody in here? We don't want trouble. Let us know that you're here and we'll just leave. I just felt like a creepy, sorry, this is Brandon, a really creepy wave of like ominousness from behind us. Like something just kind of like came into the environment.
Oh, my vision just went blurry.
Yeah, my camera did too, right when you said that.
My vision.
Okay, well, I think we should go to the second floor.
Let's go to the second floor, and by that I mean the steps.
Oh, no! Oh, God!
Just a bird, kids.
Batteries just flew out of my camera. Oh, my fuck, dude. Oh, no! Oh, God! Holy shit.
What's scarier than spirits flying away? Birds. What's scarier than spirits confronting you? People.
Bro, a fucking bat just flew like literally an inch from my face, like out on my shoulder.
Oh, bat bird.
You're gonna have
Looked
to
like a
blame
bird to me.
Holy shit, dude.
My diary.
I like his belt too.
Oh my god. Nope. Let's just walk in here. Just because we're all the way in here. Okay. Just real quickly. If there's anybody here in this building with us, my name's Colin. I'm here with my friend Chris. Can you give us a sign that you're here by maybe saying something or knocking on something?
It's interesting that Chris claims to see a figure staring at us right here, because that was the exact area where the flashlight would come from later on. Whew.
Yeah, I was filming. I wasn't looking. I was looking at the ground.
I'm going to replay that clip. Do you see anything weird in it? There's definitely, I can't really see because of my bedroom lights on, plus the ring light, so that you guys can see me and I'm highlighted. Sounds so conceited. I know I'm like all the way down here. But common eyes adjust. This time no spare lenses, but there is seriously like very, very still. It's probably just like the textures of the actual wall, you know, because of the building beginning to the low maintenance towards the building, and you know, the building rots over due to the weather conditions. And whatever birds and other crap on it. But it definitely looked like a wholesome figure, you know, what's most highlighted by their lights on there. Not so much of obviously the edges like Chris thought she was seeing, but right in the center there's a face. Obviously insert transparent background red circles, but around it's like a face up here. There's an arm right here. That's just what I'm seeing.
This is fucking sick. Oh gosh. You see that?
Just sick, bro.
This leaf just fell on me. What's happening?
For a second I thought he broke into tears.
I feel like there's like a very eerie vacancy through the property.
I mean, it would definitely be so surreal and constantly on edge, and when it comes to buildings and forests, even if it's very open space forest, like very limited trees and fallen branches, anything could still be hiding and lurking, and you know, animals can be just as intimidating as well because they don't really recognize that they're confronting a human, and or obviously other humans recognize that they're around other humans, but some like to be very psychological and just look around the corner and screw with you, and plus the overall, your imagination is trying to fill in what's not actually there in front of you, because you just want to quickly absolve, you know, where you are and what could possibly happen, so your delusion plays on you. Not that I'm a psychologist, not that I'm just justifying probably what Colin's feeling, or Chris even, because I'm not in their mindset, I'm obviously not with them. Plus the sounds that you hear.
That.
I just hear more of the cicadas.
Here. Let's just look at what this building is, and then we can go. Storage shack.
Could be essential.
Yeah, that. Yeah.
For once, no peonies.
Yeah. This one, or do you want to walk over to that one?
It's interesting that Chris feels a wave of negative energy here, because if we would have gone into this building, we would have come face to face with some inner darkness. Phew.
Yeah, I feel that too. I just got anxious as shit.
No bar. It'll last.
Sure.
It's definitely great that Colin is also considering how Chris is not just wanting to recklessly barge in everywhere.
I just saw a flashlight in that building. I just saw a flashlight. Yeah, let's just dip. So to explain what was happening here, right when I turned my camera to the left and looked at Chris, I actually looked down the hallway of that building and I saw a flashlight. Now it wasn't far down the hallway, it was actually right inside the hallway that we were looking at, and it was on the doorway. You can tell when a beam is far away, and this beam was right there next to the doors. In my theory, somebody had been sitting there listening to what we were saying, and they heard Chris and I say, okay, it's time to go. They heard Chris leave, and they heard me grow silent, so they assumed that I left too. And right when that happened, they turned the flashlight on, almost to come behind us and watch us, or to come approach us. I don't know what the hell their plan was, but if they were a ghost hunter or an urban explorer, I assume they would have said, hey guys, we're just trying to film here, we're just hanging out. They could hear us the entire time, and it wouldn't have gone down like this. Somebody was following us. Now what's spooky is that this building is actually the building that we were in before, where I was yelling out, is there anybody in here, trying to see if there was somebody inside the building. And what's kind of shocking is that that means that when we were in that building before, more than likely this person was already in the building, possibly watching us, and at least most definitely listening to us as we walked around through the buildings. They could have snuck up on us at any moment. We never found out who this was or what they wanted, but we were...
And like I just said, when they were just about exploring the very open, shallow parts of the woods, there's a difference between spirits looking around animals who just mind their own business and go about their own business, and other people. But when people, it's unless, like Colin just said, unless they're explorers as well, they would absolutely make themselves known. Maybe be a little bit nervous because they could be viewing Colin and Christy very same way and vice versa. A little bit nervous despite the ongoing lights they haven't touched the cameras and the subtle conversations that they were having about the vibe of the building. But if they were more psychologically sick in the mind, they would want to stay quiet for as long as possible and screw with Chris and Colin some more. Looks like we're on the same page now. Obviously Colin's beat me to saying any of this by a few weeks ago. However, not long ago he uploaded this video. But it looks like we're absolutely on the same page as each other. And anyone else who has thought the same thing, duh.
So far in the woods, we had no protection, we had no idea really where we were or the orientation of the buildings that we decided to leave. And as we left the property, we kept getting more and more afraid as we questioned who this person was, what they wanted, why they were kind of following us around, and why at that exact moment either they allowed me to see their lights or they slipped up and I saw them and exposed them.
No, I'm not kidding. I thought that was you, but it was in the building. That's crazy that you just told us to not go in here. You felt that.
So,
We gotta follow the path that we came through. I just don't want us to get lost.
I mean, to be fair, unless this person was between psychologically sick that they were just lurking and waiting, or they were actually exploring by themselves, which is reckless in itself, but they were too nervous to approach two young YouTubers, to expose themselves. Like they just wanted to, for whatever reason, they just didn't expose themselves. Pure nerves, because it is an intimidating place there, most likely, or psychologically sick in the mind and just lurking and waiting. Like a snake, it just hides and hides and hides and hides until whoever is around and presently naive just wanders along obliviously, and the person that rushes out, if that would have ended up being the case.
Go to the right.
That's also the painful part about traveling through forests. Every angle generally looks a bit too much the same.
Oh, that's the web I almost ran into. Right here. You got it.
Oh my god.
You got it. Bro, we're lucky that I saw that. Oh!
2 seconds, I let you save her.
What? No, go up this hill. There it is over there. Can we go through? Can we go through here? There it is. Oh shit, that was.
And your legs are moving faster than your body, and your mind is moving faster than the rest of you.
Oh shit, that was.
Okay guys, just gonna wrap up this video. We've decompressed a little bit, but to kind of explain what just happened in that footage, I don't know why I didn't pan over the camera to film the flashlight in the building, but like literally we were standing there, she starts like making note of the anxiety that she has, and
This feeling, like this impending doom. I looked at Colin and I was like, I'm getting the worst feeling. I want to leave.
I could see it in your face too, which is why I was like, yeah, let's just go. Like, I feel the same way. And literally right after she said that and turned away, I look into that little building door that I was filming. I was getting a night vision shot of it, and I like kind of went like this aside because at that exact moment I saw a light like right in the hallway, in the doorway, like literally. of the building where we would be standing, and it went and hit the door and was like moving around like this, like someone was like moving their light.
It wasn't me.
No, and I thought
I wasn't even facing that direction.
No, that's what I mean. When I look, if you look in the footage, I literally sit there for a second like, what? And then I kind of snap like, that's a flashlight. And like those windows, like I pointed out in the video, are all sealed on the bottom floor. They're all sealed. So even if it was a light from her, if she had like a light shining right at the building, it could physically not make that light because the things are sealed. It can't get in there anywhere. And you can see when I turn the camera on, she's way away and facing the other direction. It was somebody that was trying to just like either sneak up on us because they thought that we said we were leaving, or like trying to get close. And that means that they were in that building with us, because that building is connected to the second building we were in where I freaked out about the bat. So we were loud as f in there. They probably were like right underneath us the whole time.
And I will say, next time we investigate together, I'm wearing a diaper, because between the way he screams and my baby bladder, I almost pissed myself.
Yep, I am a jumper. Jumpy ass. We were trying to do a spirit box. We didn't even get to because we literally just dipped and got lost when we were running out.
I didn't like that. I don't like that.
Well, that was like a massive anxiety attack. I felt like energy coming towards us
my
too while we
God.
were running away. Did you feel that?
Dude, like right as I was telling you, I was like, I feel like this dark energy just like swirling around me, whatever was
Alright,
there.
come on.
If it was a human, maybe it wasn't a human.
Does people-
It's just like some sort of like weird light anomaly. I don't know. You know, this is part of our job.
Yeah.
We're here to try to figure that out, but sometimes we just can't, and we don't have an answer for what just happened. But I'm super freaked out by invisible people.
Same.
So that's kind of why we just got the hell
It's
out
the
of
only
there.
thing that scares me. Ghosts, it's people.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was horrifying. I'm not gonna lie. That was definitely like pure anxiety. Like, we need to get the fuck out of here. Like, running through the woods. Like, we were literally just snapping through twigs and trees,
And
running through
spiders.
spider webs. Big ass spider webs.
I'm like, Colin, I don't want to be in the back. I
Yeah.
don't like being in the back.
And
I
then
feel
you're
like someone's
then
gonna,
in the
like-
front, you're hitting all the webs and shit. So I'm like, yo, I'll take the back, like, fine by me. Well, we're gonna go film some more. That was adventure one of the night. Didn't disappoint. The farm call. But yeah, go subscribe to her channel. She's fucking badass. We're gonna have a great week. It's Chris and I here. As always, guys, I love you. And stay spooky! Woo! Peace out, motherfuckers. Woo!
I've discovered a corpse. This will be explained in the next video. Okay, so real quick before my camera battery trips the can. Apparently I'm going to be saying that about every piece of technology now. Definitely there will be a lot of high rising anxiety, you know, nerves and excitement to begin with when you get in there. When you're scoping out the area, you always constantly get a different vibe compared to what you first thought you would. But as you're going through the building, and no matter how trash it is or how much graffiti there is, which graffiti definitely tells you that a lot of people have been visiting through. Drug addicts, you know, just entertaining themselves with art. The art is always very impressive, I'll give it that though. The graffiti always tells you that people have stopped by and, you know, lost quite a lot of broken beer bottles, etc., maybe saline needles. You can always tell by clothes as well how strewn they are or how put together. Always indicates that someone's squatting or has been there recently in the past few weeks. But when it comes to strange energies coming from an environment so dark you can't see unless you shine a light into it, obviously. It's also responding to your instinctual feelings of how you're feeling, not just going through the woods itself, but also approaching a building, going through it. Plus, animals can be quite scary. Especially because they don't really have that much regard for humans, they're just going about their own business and they're not really going to say, excuse me, coming through, sweeps through, on their way they go. No. Anyway, so this was my reaction to do not enter this haunted abandoned building in New York at night. Here's why. So I'll definitely be reacting to the next one, but let's just smoothly get through this editing first before my battery clanks out. Thank you all so much for watching. I really do hope you enjoyed my reaction to this video. I will definitely be doing this a lot more often. And yes, in Halloween related costumes, if I could also really be bothered. Thank you all so much for watching, and I shall see you all in my future videos. Ciao!